In Alaska, encounters between humans and bears are far more than wilderness legends. They're an ongoing reality that challenges both city neighborhoods and remote frontier towns. Black and grizzly bears, known for their intelligence, strength, and remarkable sense of smell, often venture closer to people when natural food sources run low. Drawn by the scent of trash or stored food, they can become unwelcome visitors in backyards and campsites, pushing communities, wildlife officers, and hunters to find smarter, safer ways to manage these encounters. Back in 2010, Alaska reported 125 bear-related incidents involving residential areas, most of them in semi-urban zones that bordered forests, rivers, or migration routes. Bears lured by the smell of garbage, pet food, or improperly stored meat were known to break through doors, windows, and even walls in search of an easy meal. While no major injuries or fatalities occurred that year, the damage came with a hefty price tag. Repairs to homes, including major structural fixes, cost more than $100,000 statewide. When a bear is startled, especially by a hunter moving quietly through the woods, it can react with sudden aggression. In those tense moments, staying calm and knowing what to do can literally mean the difference between life and death. The best immediate response is often to shout or make loud noises to startle the bear, then slowly back away while keeping up the sound. This approach helps the bear recognize that you're not a threat and gives it space to leave. Another life-saving tool is bear spray. Unlike firearms, which demand accuracy and can worsen a confrontation, bear spray offers a non-lethal, highly effective way to stop an advancing bear long enough for you to get to safety. Thanks to better awareness and safety measures, Alaska has seen a steady drop in bear-related injuries. While roughly 1 in 10 encounters can become dangerous, no serious injuries to hunters were reported between 2010 and 2015. To further curb black bear incursions into residential areas, Alaska introduced regulated hunting programs in select regions, including Fairbanks. These measures are designed not only to manage bear populations, but also to educate hunters. Before receiving a license, every participant must complete at least 40 hours of hands-on training that simulates real-life encounters. In some drills, a mock bear charges from about 30 meters away, forcing trainees to practice keeping their composure, recognizing bear behavior, and choosing the right moment to retreat or stand firm. The ultimate goal is to ensure hunters can respond confidently, responsibly, and safely in Alaska's wild terrain. Hunters venturing into Alaska's vast backcountry depend heavily on high-precision, long-range rifles paired with advanced optics. Mastering long-range shooting takes patience, sharp observation, and steady control. With a single well-placed shot to the heart or lungs, hunters can bring down large game quickly and humanely, reducing both the animal's suffering and the risk of a dangerous encounter with a wounded predator. By allowing hunters to engage targets from a safe distance, these techniques offer a critical advantage in Alaska's rugged, unpredictable wilderness. Beyond human skill, Alaska has increasingly turned to the help of expertly trained hunting dogs to make bear management safer and more efficient. These dogs are invaluable partners, skilled at tracking, locating, and cornering bears in terrain that will be treacherous for people who can navigate alone. Depending on the region and the size of the hunting zone, teams typically work with 5 to 7 trained dogs. Their job is to flush bears from thick brush or guide them toward open ground where hunters can assess the situation with greater control. When a bear climbs a tree, it often creates the safest possible setup, providing hunters a clear line of sight and reducing the danger of a chaotic chase on foot. Alaskan hunting organizations uphold some of the toughest standards in the country for both dogs and their handlers. Each hunting dog typically undergoes at least 6 months of intensive training that covers scent tracking, bark signaling, controlled circling to contain a bear, and unwavering obedience under high stress. Hunters, too, must prove their skill, not just with firearms, but in working seamlessly with their canine partners. In most cases, a minimum of 2 years of dog handling experience is required before a hunter can lead a dog-assisted bear hunt. These rigorous standards are designed to protect the welfare of the animals and ensure everyone's safety during high-pressure encounters in the wild. In the bigger picture, Alaska's bear management strategy focuses on maintaining a sustainable balance between humans and wildlife. The goal isn't just to prevent dangerous encounters, but also to preserve thriving bear populations and safeguard the state's delicate ecosystems. Through strong cooperation among government agencies, local residents, and hunters, combined with advances in training, technology, and humane hunting methods, Alaska continues to set a national example for responsible and effective bear management that protects both people and nature.
Becoming a mother for the first time is no easy feat for
Whoa!